All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Master Brand Art Stream. It's a Wednesday, March 5th, Cyber Year 2025. But a nice snowy day, which is half a surprise, half not a surprise. It's still March, so it's still before spring. Yes, nice native Illinois, I suppose. It's decent in general. It wasn't too much snow. It was kind of just, had a little bit of cooler. But welcome. I'm your fine, fantastic host, Master Fran. And you probably noticed that, I've got a little bit of changes going on here. Got my hair twisted recently over the weekend, and I'm getting into the process of kind of just making a profound change in my life. It's kind of loosening up a little, but I guess the hair kind of started shorter in general, but it's been pretty okay. I do want to color more of it in general. It is what it is with that. It was my birthday last Monday, or at least this Monday, on the 3rd, and it was pretty nice. I kind of just knocked that, did some, hung around with family, had a nice breakfast, so it was pretty nice, where, we chat a bit, waxed poetic about life and getting old and the existential dread that brings. But yeah, 33 years old. It's kind of bananas in a little bit. And I'm sort of feeling my age a little, because over the weekend I was picking up some furniture and I strained my back hard. And for the past probably 3 days, my back's still kind of a bit pinchy. I strained my back. I was just feeling so much pain whenever I was bending. I was struggling to bend forward. Whenever I got out of the seat, it kind of sucked. And it's got me, I guess, it's a bit of a wake-up call to think more about just my health. I know for this stream, I'm going to actually just take more breaks in general. Kind of take more breaks, stand up, stretch, kind of just get myself to just get away from this really awful squeaky chair. I need to invest in a gaming chair and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm getting older, so I gotta get more conscious about my health in general. I've just been messing about with, just life stuff over the day. And kind of just trying to just enjoy my day, really. Kind of just don't think about stuff. I finished all of my commissions, the weekend before, so I just had free reign to do nothing. And I'm actually going to continue doing nothing. Most of my weeks kind of just been... Except this weekend, except today, but I'll talk about this a little later. But yeah, it was kind of alright with just my birthday time. I go out with family. They already got me a nice, I guess, present with my mom braiding my hair, basically. Well, not braiding, but twisting my hair. Braiding was completely different. It's going to take a few weeks before it locks up, because eventually I want to have, slightly longer locks, probably my mom has shoulder length locks, and that's been pretty good. She's had them for 8 years, so it'll probably be a bit before my hair actually grows up. Yeah, I guess I've been convinced of doing something more with my hair ever since I first colored it. And I overall wanted to keep my hair longer because it takes less effort to, have a fro and stuff like that. And throughout most of my childhood, I've mostly been rocking the super bald, trim even all over, standard good boy black kid look that everyone's probably seen, that type of thing. And I guess now that I'm much, much older, I kind of just wanted to be an adult when it comes to some of my hair. But I mean, it's still, I guess, I don't know. You know, this is pretty all right, especially for work. You know, obviously doesn't mind having my hair braided. It is kind of loose sometimes. My hair is still pretty soft, so many of the twists don't stick down. I kind of wanted to have a bit more of a brangy type of thing, but my hair's too short for that, so give it some more time. But I mean, it looks all right. I've gotten a lot of compliments. I'm coming along in general. Make more, I guess, interesting changes in my life. I've also spent my weekend watching Severance. And that's an Apple TV exclusive TV show. And I had 3 months of free Apple TV because I bought a new iPad a while. But I used it. Yeah, it'll be expire soon, so you better go watch it. So I just watched Severance while I was getting my hair twisted in. Yeah, it's harrowing. I got through the first season. I do plan to watch the second season because that is what it is with that. I really like Severance, and it's disturbingly haunting to real life because I guess I should probably explain the basic premises. Basically, it's a very light sci-fi. It's kind of modern day, but it has a bit of a science fiction edge to it to kind of just make it distinguished. But basically, it's about a worker dude who, you know, every day he goes to work and he's surgically implanted with a microchip that separates his memories between his regular life and his life in his office. And basically a whole alternate person because he doesn't remember anything else but work. And, you know, whenever he's at work, he's, you know, this typical like work employee. All he knows is working at this job looming. And when he basically clocks out, he regains his general life memories and he goes about as if he never even went to work and doesn't even remember going to work, and lives the rest of his life as, I guess, his original person, just his non-work self. And, you know, it's got a bunch of twists and turns. One of the people who was suddenly fired away ends up hearing and stuff like that. And because he's reappeared and he's still kind of, I guess, still memorizing his work, his memories like get all mumbled up, and you know, it's a whole like drama with that. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I'd say a lot of Severance reminds you of just that feeling that I have sometimes where I'm kind of checking out when I'm at work and just going through the day, going through the motions. You don't really remember your day in general. Sometimes days can be like that if it's just, you know, the same rote stuff. And, you know, that's kind of haunting, where when you make your life nothing but work, it ends up kind of just letting the years pass you by. You just end up sort of feeling like a whole alternate person. So yeah, Severance is pretty nice. I recommend watching Severance. It's a damn good show. It's exclusive to Apple TV Plus. So if you have Apple TV, like an iPad or, you know, subscription, I don't know how much it costs. I'm gonna cancel it as soon as that free subscription goes, because other than Severance, maybe Silo. My mom's watching Silo. She says that's interesting. I was also watching this other one called what's his name? Totally Made Up Adventures of Dirk Dick something, Dick Turban, I think. And it's a comedy. It's a comedy medieval. It wouldn't be. No, it's sort of fantasy because there's a warlock there. It's sort of a comedy live action fantasy show about a highway robber, and he's like trying to go around bumbling around with his It's pretty funny. I like it. It's real funny. I've only seen 2 episodes, but it's pretty fun to watch. It's nice, kind of sit down. Maybe like I would. It's a BBC. It's sort of a BBC show that's not on BBC. I think it's exclusive on Apple Plus, but it has that vibe of like, if you like Blackadder, that's in that wheelhouse. If you like shows like Blackadder or Monty Python's always like the go-to thing for comedy fantasy stuff. But you like things like that, the totally made up adventures of Dick Turban. I think it's Dick Turban. I keep thinking it's Dark Turban, but there is this one joke where the thief catcher's like, I will have that dick in my hands, and his son's just smirking. He's like, grow up. It's some fun stuff. I love it. So things like that's one of those things in Apple Plus. I also have Reservation Dogs in my, I guess, for queue that I want to see a few episodes of. But other than that, so there aren't many, I guess, notable Apple shows that are worth subscribing to a whole thing for. There are other shows, and I think it has exclusive Major League Soccer stuff, but I'm a soccer person. But yeah, I mean, in general, Apple Plus is kind of mid, but I've been mostly spending my weekend watching television. I also saw, I also saw a movie on my birthday last Monday. I saw Captain America: Brave New World, and it was mid. Like, a lot of people online are saying that it's awful. It's really not as bad as people say it is. Like, I've seen Barnyard. My expectations for that are kind of just on the floor. I feel like people who think that movie's bad have not seen truly rich movies, like in their, like, if it's more coherent than Barnyard. Like, as chopped together as Brave New World is, because that movie cannot decide between being a Captain America movie and being a Hulk movie. And that's its biggest issue, is that it's definitely suffering from its rewrites. But it's okay. Sam and Anthony Mackie, he's doing his best. He's pretty convincing, and Harrison Ford's not phoning it in. Then I was totally surprised that he wasn't half-assing himself being as President Ross, and trying to, like, a lot of that movie does a lot of exposition recapping the original Incredible Hulk movie, and a lot of that really is a weird jumblation of recapping on Incredible Hulk. And it's to the point where there's been so many moments where I question why the heck this wasn't a Hulk movie. Like, the leader is the big villain of that movie. Yeah, Sam Stern, that's the leader, if I remember. And basically, he has like his big head, and he's mutated and stuff. And basically, he's the reason why he's, turned, the president into Red Hulk, is to completely screw him over, because Roth destroys his life. I mean, that's kind of been a spoiler in the marketing, But the way the movie shot, it looked like it was supposed to be a big surprise. So I think the marketing really kind of like fumbled that. Where I think it was supposed to be like this big surprise and reveal that, oh my gosh, the president is a Hulk. And there's no other Hulk, so it's not really that big of a surprise because there hasn't been a Hulk movie at all. I don't know what Mark Ruffalo's been doing, what She-Hulk doing. It's all kind of a crap basket type thing. But it's not really much of a Brave New World type thing. Like, a lot of stuff is really exposity. Like, there's tiny bits where it's like, okay, you have Isaiah Brooks, who's the original Captain America, who, his storyline began and finished at Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I actually haven't seen that movie, but with all like the little bits and pieces, Sam becomes Captain America and stuff like that. I also don't like that Sam's blue costume in Brave New World. Like, he starts out with the white costume like in the comics, and then he changes to a blue costume. It looks awful and muddy. Like, I know it's supposed to be more reminiscent of Steve's original costume, but I wish it was the white costume because it's much more distinct. The contrast is much better. Like, I like his mask. His helmet's okay, but yeah, I don't like that costume in blue at all. I'm not a fan. I also do like the new Falcon. What's his name? Well, he's a Cuban kid. He's pretty fun. His like sidekick guy. But it's kind of weird because Bucky's also in that movie. Where it's just like, okay, Sam's sidekick is down due to all the shenanigans with dealing with like stopping stuff, and Sam's waiting for his friend to recover from the hospital and stuff like that. And Bucky just walks on screen and he's just trying to give him a pep talk, and it's like, where were you during all this? Because there's also this storyline where Isaiah Brooks is mind controlled into trying to kill Ross, and I think the guy who's also vulnerable to that would give some insight to that, but nope, Bucky's just nowhere to be seen. He's also trying to be a senator, the Russian brainwash plant that may or may not still be able to be trigger word Manchurian candidate brainwash, but we'll just wipe that way, nobody's gonna care about that. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. But yeah, a lot of it is really sloppy. Also, I can see little spots where you can tell they made giant changes. Like, so there's this Secret Service lady, like Ross's right-hand lady. Well, actually, he has two right-hand ladies, but it's like the short stoic lady who's like constantly showing up, the Israeli Black Widow type character. And apparently, I remember reading that she was supposed to be Stabra, who was an Israeli superhero, basically Captain Israel type girl. And there was also a bit of that's also another like Hulk thing where Hulk actually calls her out on the atrocities that he does to her country does to Palestine and stuff like that in the comics. It's pretty it's pretty short, but of course I can see why they cut her story out, because yeah, things are a little sensitive with that. Plus, calling a movie with a Jewish superhero in it New World Order was not gonna work. So yeah, they changed it to Brave New World. So that's been, that's a whole rigmarole with all that stuff. If I'm gonna share this on YouTube, I'm not gonna splice any of the film stuff at all, because I probably won't even cut this as a review. Oh yeah, and it's kind of wacky. They do, I guess, the Brave New World aspect of it is the fact that all the world's countries have found adamantium from the Celestial's body, or at least an island at was created from a celestial that grew out of the planet. I guess I would have to see the Eternals. I'd have to be one of the dozen of people who saw the Eternals, I suppose. So I have no idea what the heck that is, but I guess there was a giant inside the planet. I don't know if I was supposed to watch a Disney Plus thing or not. I just don't know, and I kind of just don't care. But yeah, yeah, Adamantium's in there. There's definitely gonna be X-Men because you got the metal there. Adamantium, Silver Samurai, because Japan was involved in it for some very vague reason. Even though if you know Japan, Japan would not be, they wouldn't really have much of a military presence. Like, I don't think, well, in the context of, like, I guess the story of the movie, Japan would want that adamantium, but it's in the middle of the Indian Ocean. What the heck could they want all the way in the Indian Ocean? I don't know. Plus, there's this plot with the Serpent Society, and Gus from Breaking Bad is one of the villains. I forget his name. It's okay. It's one of those things where it's like, Gus is okay, but it's like he's not really like the big notable leader guy. But it is what it is with that. And it is an interesting dynamic that Sam doesn't have the super soldier serum, which means he actually has a harder time fighting normal dudes sometimes. And that actually kind of like comes up to a head when Sam actually needs to fight the Red Hulk. The big sequence where he's fighting the Red Hulk, which is spoils the entire thing. But there, he's the Red Hulk. There's no Green Hulk. Sam's gotta make do, and he does what he can, but he still gets fucking washed because it's the Red Hulk. Like, what the hell is he gonna do but talk him down? And luckily he does talk him down. But I also recently rewatched I guess the Edward Norton Hulk, and it's interesting, the William Hurt Hulk is kind of, William Hurt is obviously Ross in this instead of Harrison Ford, which is kind of funny because they have a little gag, and they have a little gag about the president being like, okay, I had to get rid of my mustache to win my election, so that's why I don't have a mustache. And it's a silly PR gag. It's fun. But yeah, it's kind of weird because I was watching the old, like, the 2008 Hulk movie, and with Edward Norton, all that stuff, he's running around Brazil, yada yada. And it's kind of funny because I think the guy who becomes Abomination, like, he starts out as a soldier dude, but he ends up like fighting Green Hulk face to face, and he's somehow doing way better than how Falcon did in Brave New World. I'm like, my god. It's one of those things where it's like you're seeing old movies, you're kind of like, wow, Hollywood has kind of just gone to the pits because they're just constantly depending on CGI to carry these movies. Not really like pay any choreographers or plan out any action or shots and stuff. It's just go, make money now, blah. So it's kind of just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a mid movie in general. The writing's okay. I have experienced way worse writing in general. It wasn't boring. Like, the action was still decent. Fighting Sidewinder and like the Serp Society guys was pretty cool. Like, seeing all the cool instances of Falcon, like both Falcons, like Sam like using his wings and using a Red Wing and his drone shield and stuff is pretty rad. So it is what it is with that, and we could just make that do. And of course, they want to make another Avengers, and presidents are like, "Hey, you should make another Avengers." And Sam's like, "Didn't you disband us and try to hunt us down?" And Ross is like, "Don't worry about it. Just make a new Avengers." And blah. Of course, it's Marvel. They have to make a new Avengers. They have to make a Great Lakes Avengers because Squirrel Girl's big right now. Wait, no. She's Alpha Flight, wouldn't she? Isn't Squirrel Girl in Alpha Flight? Like the Canadian Avengers Alpha Flight? Was it Great Lakes Avengers? I know. But yeah, it's one of those things. They're gonna they make way too much money. Plus, Fantastic Four is going around, stuff like that. I forget when Fantastic Four is happening. I might watch it. You know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, Superman's also there, so I'll probably just catch that as well. But yeah, you know, it is what it is with that, you know. Check out all the little gags with that, so you know, it is what it is with that. And other than that, that was the only movie I really watched other than, you know, the other original Hulk and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it is what it is with that. But yeah, I had a good birthday overall. I'm gonna take more time over the week to kind of just enjoy my birthday again. I just do some stuff and just still stay off and recuperate from my commission stuff, because taking on my commissions, I've been working on them for 6 months and it's been the longest freaking time. I take a bit of a break from commissions, try to get more work done on Black Mass, because I've neglected Black Mass for way too long and I need to at least work on Black Mass more. That'll be that for general, but yeah, I'm gonna take the week off. Oh yeah, I do have a convention this Friday. That's like a super tiny, I guess, con in a high school, but it's like things. I need to mention that I'm kind of taking a year off of all conventions in general. Rebuild my funding. I'm nearly paid off my credit card stuff, and I want to at least clear my debt ASAP. And, you know, just recoup, get myself in a better, I guess, financial situation overall. And I'm really close to getting that down, so, you know, I'll be doing this convention and then probably just no more conventions for the year. So it is what it is with that. I'm gonna take a break, stand a bit, and then I'm gonna show off, you know, my commissions that I finished. Anyway, I shall be right back. And I return. My webcam's not here. Oh well, we'll just go for. But I decided to kind of just show off some pixel art that I've been doing. Oh yeah. Today I made I guess I wouldn't say fan art, but kind of just this, I guess, a new OC. What I would, you know, I learned about the existence of woolly mice, and basically scientists are trying to genetically, I guess, you know, genetically reclone or modify, I guess, recreate woolly mice. So they're putting woolly mammoth DNA into mice and kind of just reviving that. It's kind of like one of those, yeah, it was one of those things. It's an article that I kind of like found out about, I guess, today, like this morning. And I thought it was the funniest, I thought it was the coolest thing. So I kind of just had this inspiration of like making a mouse OC that's like this, you know, this cave girl type mouse. And I kind of like had, you know, tusks like a woolly mammoth and some little fuzzy fur things. Like the actual mice are more of like a redhead type thing, but I decided to use the purple palette and the original Crystal Game Boy thing. It was originally going to be a green Game Boy, but I was like, okay, let's actually make this more of like a green crystal jewelry and kind of like a magic crystal punk type, kind of like this combination cave punk crystal thing. So it's kind of like one of those things that I kind of just was a spur of the moment type thing. I drew it entirely in Pick Square on my iPad, you know, between like lunch breaks and things like that. You can actually see little bits of its spear tool. It's actually, I think this one's the first drawing I've made that's entirely in pick square. Like usually I would take a lot of my pixel art, start most of it in pick square, and probably export an A sprite, and then probably like cut apart a animated. And I could probably still do that, do some basic animations with this. I probably could. I could probably some little thing with that. I'll figure that out another time. Do some fun little animation stuff with this. Yeah, this was a super fast turnaround time. I think if I look at I guess my personal timer, 2 hours, 37 seconds, 40 minutes of closer like 3 tries. So I spent an hour separated between work breaks and stuff like that. So I worked on an hour in the morning, and then I worked on it more in the afternoon, and I also worked on it a little bit during did the finishing touches I guess in 45 minutes. I'm actually missing 45 minutes, so this probably actually took me 3 hours specifically. So I'm still not as fast as I'd like to be, because I see pixelars are able to like crank out like ginormous things, and this is just 160 by 160 pixels for this. But it did help that I started in my initial like 4-color Game Boy palette and imported, I guess, a 8-color pixel pad. I think it was called I think Oil or Rest or something like that. I had to relook at the name, but I just went to low spec and just found a pixel drawing of that. I just went there and just went ham. If I could find, I wonder if I had the other sketch here, because see, because Woolly Mouse. Oh yeah, I did make an initial sketch in Procreate, which was me trying to figure what the hell the pose is supposed to look like. Procreate's pretty all right with just getting down to basic pros, because I was actually struggling to get the pose down straight into pixel. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's actually make this in Procreate, and then I have this sketch. I have like an idea of what it will actually be. So far, it's been pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy with this rat or mouse. Sort of a longish nose, looks more rat than mouse. Probably the wildness, but yeah, it is what it is with that. So I'm real happy with this, and I posted it today. So follow me on my socials wherever. I wonder if my command actually works. So does my command work? Command socials? No. Okay, I got to fix that. But yeah, it's got all my like website stuff, but I'll at least write down masterfran.com, because that's my website and that's where I post all my home based stuff. That's where I'll probably like, I think I still need to put it in my actual portfolio page, but I'm definitely gonna like put it in the portfolio gallery, because yeah, this is a portfolio where this is a decent illustration. I think I'll animate this way later. I'll ponder animating this, because yeah, I mean, it's a bit of dithering. There's a bit of other stuff I could do, like, but I probably should just let this go and make this my 30-minute low effort. Well, not 30 minutes, like I took 3 hours, but I do my best with most of this stuff, so do this. But I also want to show off my commissions. So this has been my notable undertaking commission. So I've been working on this commission. This is the last of all my September commissions in general. I've been working on this guy forever. See if yep, there we are. And yeah, he also has attack animation. It's really nice with that. Been pretty good with him. And yeah, it took me since September as working on this specific one for the last 3 months on and off because I barely had time for work. And let me see the full fidelity of just all of it. That's it. No, it doesn't like zoom it all away and keep that there. But yeah, basically you are seeing this entire animation just rolling. Can't really get the entire screen going, but basically he is using the entire screen and he's just it's a humongous sprite so far. It's not the largest sprite I've done because I think this is still like 190 by 190 and stuff like that. I did a larger sprite, which was a Vandy sprite at 256 by 256, but that took me actually. Well, actually, no. I went off of a personal base that I made, but it still took me a few weeks of getting that, actually down. Because I actually had well, actually, that one's not anime, but yeah, 256 by 256 is still my largest ever sprite. But then this one is probably the largest sprite I've ever animated. Did pretty decent with this. And there's also a power glow effect to this as well. Like he had like a bit of a power glow. And he actually glows with a crackling energy, and he's actually missing his outlines here. Let me why doesn't he have his outlines? Strange. Anyway, got his outlines burning with a awesome power of the Dark Gundam Kyoki or Kyoji. Oh yeah, it's pretty solid with that. And boom. And of course, he glows with power right here, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how I tackled this. I actually found a pre-made particle system and modified it to my personal likings. Last stream, it was more of a black particle system, but yeah, my client wanted something that wasn't as overt. So this one is much more subtle, much more like flatter. Like it's supposed to be reminiscent of Tohu, if you've ever played that game. So yeah, this is a sprite more reminiscent of Tohu. So oblige, and it ended up simpler than I expected. So pretty happy that I knocked this out, and I'm actually probably going to do be much less, I guess, high res with this stuff because I'm like it was very I am pretty exhausted, I'll admit. Like this armor was fairly complicated to draw. The armor was pretty complicated, plus there were so many moving parts I need to make sure. The spear was also pretty tough to do with that. Like there was a whole host of just things with this. This loincloth that was this loincloth here. I actually used a separate flow engine to get the animation for the loincloth, so it looks like physics with that. Probably could have gotten this loincloth animated, but even then I was kind of like, ugh, I don't want to work on this anymore, and so stuff. Like there's a whole bunch of other, I guess, secondary animation things that I could have tackled. Like there's this fur stuff, like that could have been secondary animated. His cheek fur could have been animated a bit more. Like he probably could have had some basic cheek fur animation with this. Like I probably if I took more time or I didn't get burned out on it, I would spend more time having more of a cheek fur animation so it looks like the fur like goes down because I only have the animation in the ears and stuff like that. That's me kind of just seeing my own mistakes in general. I do want to improve, of course. That's a typical artist's life is you do everything you can to improve your life. And that's kind of how that goes. But yeah, I'd say if I'm taking more commissions, I am likely going to charge more or make these animations lower fidelity because holy cow, it's kind of exhausting to work on these if I have to like go to work and then do these and then kind of like work on Black Mass, which it's all a whole other rigmarole with that. Oh yeah. There's also, I should probably show off the rest of my streams with this. So I also had this large arena, which was also my other gigantic commission. Like this character commission took me, I'd say September, October, November, December. Like I'd say like November I finished the character. And then I spent December working on the stage. And I mostly like worked on the stage where I worked on this part and then worked on the rest of the stage and cut this in half. And then just copy and pasted these halves to the other side here. I got pre-made fire sprites from outside itch.io sources and things like that. And I kind of just worked off of that. I handmade this lava animation. Looks okay. Obviously, it's not as smooth as like, but it should be. There's a background thing. I'm not gonna. The bars are also pre-made UI sprites. So I kind of just purchased that. Probably could have added more immersion by adding either a timer, their names, and stuff like that. Actual typical fighting game style thing. So it looks pretty legit. Like you can look at it now and it looks like it would be a legit fighting game right then and there. Like let me look at that. It looks almost 1-to-1 like a legit fighting game. Obviously, there are no moves. You can't like tap in some stuff, but if I press the buttons right now, be like do full on like button pressing and stuff like that. It wouldn't be out of place. Obviously, the characters can't move, but it's really accurate. Plus, it looks even better with the CRT filter. Like it looks incredible with the CRT filter. If I could figure out how to get the mobile CRT filter to work, because I have two different I guess CRT programs that give like different types of arcade filters where it's like this one will give away this one will make it look like this one will make it look like it's on a blah. Like it gives different types of television screens. It's incredible with that. It's on real I go all over my places. I got galleries, got Newgrounds, all the other places except Twitter. I am no longer on Twitter. Don't look for me on Twitter. I am not on Twitter. I no longer give a shit about being on Twitter. So, yeah. Hmm. I just knows my music's off, but I'll live with that. I'm gonna be playing a game anyway, so yeah. Let's move on to some other other smaller commissions. Another full body commission, and this was actually easier than I expected. This went quite smooth. I think most of the hard work went into getting down, I guess, all the scales and stuff like that. But other than that, it actually turned out much easier than I expected. I probably could have did better with the dithering because the dithering could be a little bit smoother. Animating dithering is a bit of a troublesome because it's difficult to keep it consistent sometimes. So animating dithering, it is what it is. That was a mistake on my part. I probably could have figured out a way to add more texture to these I suppose burn scales and things like that. he has a fascinating physiology with basically his tongue, tail, and stuff like that. 'Cause it looks like you look at the original reference, and it looks more like it's sort of a rocky texture, kind of. But yeah, he's more of a space alien type space bear, and yeah, these cool engineering stuff. Probably could have I guess made a slightly better background, like maybe a star background or a space station background. But I decided to kind of like charge for actual background, so I mostly just did a basic gradient background and stuff like. Yeah, making backgrounds in general is also like an additional tough, difficult thing that takes over time. So, yeah, if I'm doing more commissions on a later date, I am also charging for background. So, for anyone who's interested in taking commissions, just letting you know. Anyway, on to the next one. Here's Scarlet Widow's one, and yeah, this one is I thought this would be an improvement over my initial Puma dating sim thing. I think her name's Paula, if I remember right. But yeah, this one actually is. This one's pretty. This one was a new challenge for me because I want to add a actual proper breathing animation, like actual, like the chest goes up, goes down, breathing full on. I guess nobody really appreciates that much. Like I never really got much praise for just getting that. It's not as smooth as I want. Like I was doing like subsurface dithering and stuff like that. And of course, we're going to have this for yeah, we're gonna have this out here for getting some views on Twitch. Come on, get me some simps. I need some simps. No? Okay. Hopefully I don't get kicked. But whatever. Anyway, still, it's like I'm incorporating full on like sub-pixel animation and stuff like that. This is, I'd say, the first few times I'm actually trying to figure out how to do sub-pixel animation. I just noticed that this doesn't have a thing. I'm like, shoot. I just noticed this. Damn it. Oh, well, shit. Because, like, I see this, I'm like, damn it. I messed up a dithering, but I'm sure nobody's actually going to notice. But still, it's one of those things. And also, I have a actual proper hair flip animation, right? So she also has the ability to flip her hair. And of course, I set the animation so she'll breathe for a bit, then flip her hair. But yeah, it's pretty nice with that. And I'm pretty happy with how I got this done pretty quickly. Probably could have cropped this a little better, but it is what it is with that. Anywho, this one was a fun commission. Though I probably, I feel like this could be smoother somehow, but I don't know. I think it's because it's not. I think the bouncing's not as hoppy. I think she should squat down a bit more. I think that's kind of like how I do it. But she has a nice bounce to her step, and did some really nice stuff. I do like how I tackled the hail, and things like that. Pretty happy with how it turned out. I probably could have did some more with the face, some more. Like I probably could have had the nose go down or her close her mouth a bit more. It's a bit stiff looking, but I guess I'll work this a little better. I am happy that I managed to get her complicated yoga outfit down better though. Pretty happy with this. Plus uh Ace Sprite, or at least yeah, Ace Sprite had a cool plugin where it can create basically a reflection sprite at the bottom. So I was able to kind of like utilize that, make it look like it's a reflective floor kind of. That's pretty nice. I will not charge extra for a background like this because it's default with that. Like it's pretty low effort, like the background like this. I'm real happy with how this turned out. So Yeah, I'm pretty cool with this. And this is the last of my commissions. Where this is one of my rare human commissions and stuff. I've actually been I've done a lot of my I guess traditional commissions have been humans because my recent convention commission was so as D&D character, and in a giant effort to experiment, I decided to paint it with gouache. And it was kind of like one of those things where it's like, I'm in paint brain mode. I want to do some funny little paintings. So, that's, that is what it is. And you could check out all my other commissions and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, this has been a nice, straightforward commission. I think this was the first commission I finished, actually. Like, in my batch of 6 commissions that I got initially in September, this icon was the first commission I finished because I was working on them, as I got through a step, but this one was obviously the fastest I did because there's so many like little animations that I did. Like I did the hair animation. Uh, he can blink and he can talk while blinking. He can talk while the hair is blinking. It's kind of like that. And yeah, it's even with all of that, it was still probably a month of work. So this icon commission went pretty well. I'm also really happy with like the dithering because it looks like shit, what's that shading technique where it's not exactly all the light, but it's like the third lights when 3-point lighting where you have the strong light in one spot and then you have the weaker light in the shadow kind of just round out the edge and stuff like that. And then you have the backlight, which is this that's one of those things. It was also me kind of trying to dive into anti-aliasing more, kind of like trying to figure out how to make these lines seem thinner, but just kind of like looks like his hairs are poking out. I have yet to truly master anti-aliasing, and I mean, I should give myself hope, or at least cut myself some credit. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm doing good, but I'm not as good as fucking Metal Slug. It's kind of like it's a dumb thing to compare myself, but it's one of those things where a lot of people say, "Yeah, you're really good at pixel art," but it's like, really, am I actually good? Because I'm seeing so many other way better artists out there. So I'm trying not to dwell as much on it with that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these commissions. They turned out fantastic. This one turned out pretty well. And in general, I am improving. I can say that 100,000%. I'm improving in my pixel art. I am getting better at my stuff. And overall, I want to say that, you know, I'm I'm getting better with pixel art and I could go further and further. There's some other things that I do need to that I still feel that I'm not as strong at. Like I don't make many I still feel like non-character animation is still my weakness. Like I keep skipping out on making particles because man, particles it's hard to animate and hard to look at sometimes. So I just go by particle animations from itch.io and just work off of those. I'll edit them to my own needs, work off of that. It's been pretty decent. And of course I pay those artists to do it. You know, they that's why they have it on their galleries. So if you can't do anything, see if you can't buy some stock art. Sometimes stock art works. That's a I guess underrated, I guess, pro art tip I'd say is don't feel bad about purchasing stock art. I mean, graphic designers purchase fonts or modify fonts, so why not like get other stock art and things like that? Kind of wish that would, I don't know, not be utilized with AI art, but that's a whole rigmarole with that. But yeah, I bought art and I paid artists their fair share, and they helped me improve my art by just making this look, in general. So pretty happy with this, and I do want to. Oh, I'll probably like take a break, but I'm interested in taking on more commissions. Just probably not within this month. I do need to get more stuff done with Black Mass. I do need to write more stuff with Black Mass. I do need to check back with Adam on Black Mass and honestly like improving just game designs. Get myself to get more familiar with, I guess, gameplay planning. Cause I'm still sort of, I guess, in the dark testing wise about the gameplay loop. Like I can polish it all I like, but there's only so much polishing I can do personally before I'm like, yeah, but is this gonna be worth a gameplay loop if I don't even know if it's gonna be fun? It is what it is with that, and I do plan to chat with Adam more often about, his progress and what he's been up to, because I actually feel like I've been way too hands off on it. So it's kind of one of those things where I've kind of just made myself busy. And if I wanted to be honest with myself, I probably have been distracting myself from the harder task of game development. So I'm going to give it another month, maybe the rest of the month before I go back to commissions right now. But yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble about commissions and pixel art and game art and stuff like that. How about we get to actually playing video games? So I will check back with you a little bit later. All right. Is this ready to go? All right. Good, good. All right. Time for the moment you've actually been here for. Is me actually playing some video games. So, this is a game called Styx Master of Shadows. It's basically a game where you play as a goblin. And this has actually been in my Steam list for the longest time. Let me put up my cans here. I've been kind of just tackling this stuff for, I'd say, the past. I've had this in my Steam list. I think I've owned this game forever and kind of just with it. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna play some actual video games for once. I think I'll play this game for this month. Too much art streaming, but just playing this game. So yeah, all I really know about this game really, I tested out the, make. Other than that, it's just me and just learning stuff. So here we're actually gonna learn this. If you want to play the game yourself, you're gonna have to buy it on Steam. Probably hella cheap. Probably cents. I think I got this for $5.
The Atrium of Akanash. A world shut inside another. This is what humans do when they don't understand a thing. They build walls around it. They put locks on the doors, and they put soldiers in front of those doors. The bigger the secret, the bigger the lock. And the craziest are those who want to pick it. May my ancestors forgive me. I'm one of those, to my misfortune. Ah, this noise. These voices. I can't stand it. Amber. That damn golden mud oozing from the heart of the world tree. A magma of sticky dreams, all the thoughts of those who wanted to taste the forbidden sap. Humans, elves, all their private little chatters mixed up in this disgusting soup. A flood of ideas constantly flowing into my head for all these years. It took so long for me to find this place. With each step, I heard my voice a little less, and all the others a little more. I'm so tired. It's time to finish it. While I can still recognize my own thoughts. The heart of the tree. It's why I'm here. That, at least, I'm sure is my own desire. Take possession of this source of infinite power, but also misfortune. It's time to move to the first phase of the plan. Drop your weapon. And it starts now.
Already captured, some thief you are.
All right, beast. Wake up. Answer when Lord Barnaman speaks to you.
Who are you? Speak.
My name is Styx.
There's a surprise. The elves give names to their monsters.
You and elves aren't together.
Where do you come from?
Okay.
I've never seen anything that looks like you.
I am one of a kind.
It's the elves who created it, Father. That's obvious. They pulled this runt out of their sticky larvae, and they sent it here to spy on us.
Speak. Is it the elves who sent you? Why are you here?
Elves. If you only knew. They don't need spies to find out what's going on in this accursed tower.
So, you're working for
This
them.
acting's pretty decent.
What did you come here for?
I came for the heart of the tree, of course.
I knew it. Those degenerates want to retake the tree and keep their precious amber for themselves. Father, we must bring them to heel while we still have time.
Enough,
Father.
Aaron. I secured this alliance with the elves, and I intend to respect it. For the moment, we need the elves. You know it very well.
Rubbish.
Oh yes, you do need the elves. How many of you poor little humans died the last time you tried to extract amber by yourselves, huh? How many? Hundreds? Oh yes,
Yeah.
you
What happened?
need the elves. But they don't need you. How long do you think you can lock them up in their own world? The amber is theirs. The tree is theirs. The heart of the tree is theirs. And I intend to get my hands on it and take it away from here.
They're dying to get their tree back, eh? But they won't do a thing. We have an agreement.
An agreement? We don't sign agreements with people who have amber in their veins. You're out of your depth, Mr. Governor.
Oh, you've got some nerve. I'm sure you've
This is
never
a
even
long
seen the
beginning
heart of the
cutscene.
tree.
Oh, but I have seen it. Since I've been holed up in the
I'm ready.
bowels of the atrium, I can see it night and day, even in my dreams. And every day I say to myself, hey, Rakash, the heart of the tree is over there, almost within reach. And by your life, you're gonna find some way to steal it, because you're not leaving the tower without it. The heart of the tree, yeah. Oh, this headache. What? Where was I? Shit, my brain is an anvil. Yeah, the heart of the tree. What did I do with my dagger? I feel naked without my dagger. I gotta find it quick.
Okay. That looks pretty obvious. I've kind of just gone through, so let's get through this. So yeah. I'm also using a wacky Super Nintendo controller. Basic 8-bit do controller. Oh! That's interesting. Where I said one of the deep. Pause a whistle. Straightforward roll. There. Pretty straightforward. Of course, you know, it's got a bit of a this. I think you can die in this game because I saw I could just walk into fire. There.
I should be able to climb up there.
Yeah, right. And it's got the typical mod. Knock your ear off. I kind of don't like that, but it is what. That's all my own personal task.
Did you see the dagger that Duncan found? I wonder where it comes from. It's not from here.
Yeah, well,
Boy,
don't get
pop,
excited.
nah.
We'll play for it with dice tonight. In the meantime, keep your hands off.
Okay, okay. I'll wait till tonight.
They got Warcraft pauldrons.
They must be talking about my dagger. It can't be far away.
Oh no, I'm looking down. But no, this is fascinating design at the moment. Got opportunities. Plus, you're walking. You don't need to worry falling. It's nice and sticky. The moving feels chunky. Like there's a good amount of chunk to that.
I should drink this flask. It would perk me up a little.
Alright, get my flask. Get ye flask. Got embers. Of course, clicking the Styx doesn't do anything, so. Got pause, got a map, that's nice. Got goblinisms, and of course you got perks. So here we go. I don't know, I don't think, like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if Black Mask, that's not in the. I think one issue is that, no, there's a lot of gaps in the game. Black Mask, I think about them, like, I need to actually re-look at and stuff with Adam Cuff. We actually are.
Well, more climbing, I guess.
Interesting, like, way it tackles climbing, because rotate the control stick and you can just. It's nice and sticky, you don't. Uh-oh. Like, you point up. Oh. You can actually reach that. Okay. But still, it's really sticky with this, so that's good. You have a lot of leeway with the climbing. Though it looks like you can lose your ball too far. You can take fall damage, okay. Oh yeah. Drop, okay. And you can shimmy, which is 3D stealth game with stuff like so it feels good to shimmy. That's where the start is. Okay, you press A to jump.
I must stay out of sight until I find my dagger.
Out of sight on your dagger. And we got a little shortcut here. Oh, you can go under tables. Real cool. Ready. Now, I need to know if the music's too loud. Kind of just going through anyway. Anyway, we got a guy sleeping. If I see some speed runs, I probably could learn how fast I could move. Action. Dark, your master of shadows. More you stay in the dark, less chance. Okay, as it. Extinguish flames. On the Super
Always keep to
Nintendo.
the shadows and walk where it doesn't make too much noise. Avoid running and farting.
Looks like there's something out there.
Let anyone notice you. Okay. There.
The World Tree. It seems so close, but it's a mirage. It's so big that it seems to be close, but I still got a long way to go.
Ready.
So, from what I heard, the only access to the heart is a bridge which that two-faced Governor Barron has had closed off with a tamper-proof lock, and he keeps the only key in his apartments. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the whole area is crawling with elves.
Nels,
I
watch
have to
yourself.
go down into the prisons and free my
These are interesting elf
friend.
designs.
He knows how to deal with an elf. So, if I'm gonna survive in this tower, I'm gonna need somewhere safe to get organized, as well as a map of the atrium. Well, I'll get nothing done standing around here. I'll get my dagger, and it's off to work.
A lot of self-monologue stuff. This is okay. Still, this is really cool, though. I like this art direction. Like, it's very Warcrafty, sure, but it's a nice variant of like the dark fantasy, or the Warhammer fantasy style with this. Of course, obviously, I would probably die if I jumped off, so we're gonna go this way.
I thought I heard something. Hey, someone there. All right.
Gotta be sneaky here. If I stay under there, I won't be seen.
No, there's nobody.
Okay, let's investigate patrol route. There we go. Okay. Items. No items. Going in. And of course, it's lit in a way.
Ah, there's my dagger. I was afraid that I lost you, my beauty.
Yes.
There are maps of the zone stuck up here. They might be useful for finding a way to the tree.
We have knife.
Now, what is going on over there?
All right.
What was that noise?
Let's see. We got maps of the area.
Shit.
No.
Where did it
There's
go?
more than that
It's
to
got to
get
be
what I
around here
want.
somewhere.
No one thinks to look in here. Oh yes. Map. Need a weapon, therefore find your dagger. Then go to distillery. Okay, so here's the map. Huh, the heart of World Tree, the ultimate source of power. So close yet so far. You must reach it, but you're currently unable to accomplish such a feat. Feel weak and, more importantly, unarmed. Must get your dagger back and find some amber in order to restore your health. Dagger must not be far. You believe you lost it round here. As for amber, there's nothing easier than getting some from the distillery. That is where the humans store it. Once back on your feet, you had better go to the hideout so you can develop a plan to reach them. Alright. Well, I have dagger will travel. Anything else here? Any like stuff I can swipe? Can't equip any swords. Ooh!
Possible to lay hands on it.
So there's a keyhole. Yeah, that's cool. Doesn't look like anyone's in. Pick lock. Look, I like this hold mechanic with like. Also, it just gives you an opportunity to also look anyways. That's a nice like way to do that. Okay, let's open up. Getting Super Nintendo controller box stuff. Okay then. Now I'm going down, right? Oh, going up. Okay, good thing I looked up. Oh.
That's no beetle. All right. Who goes there? Show yourself. Wait until I get my hands on you. Hey, there's someone. Stop. There's no way we can leave a bastard like that wandering around. I gotta find him.
Strange. Very careful.
Okay, so either they can see me through the walls or so we got 3D platforming.
Assassin's rule number 1. Always strike from behind. Especially when the fucker is twice your size. And remember to land on the carpet to make less noise.
Okay. Awful kill.
I can't leave this stiff lying around. That would be messy. Where can I hide it?
Four. Go. Two. Quiet. Look. Look at this. Oh.
No choice. I have to fight him. Gotta find the best way to counter his attacks.
Okay. Fairy time is okay. Okay. Where can I? Backwards? No, I cannot. Two. I can't. Backwards. Okay. Oh, goodbye. Extinguish. Yes, it's funny to. Let's look look outside just in case. You. Okay. So even if I picked the lock or ran past, I wouldn't be able to just block him, so.
All right. Let's keep going.
What was that? I heard something.
Well. There are guys outside. Here's the actual proper stealth section.
Sand? A little spit? That could put that torch out from here.
Alright. So he's flat out blind, he can't see. Okay. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. What's here?
Oh shit! This one's for me!
Shoot.
Grab it! Wait and see, my friend. I'll find you.
Alright. How long's the invasion? Yeah, come on. How long is evasion?
That rat! He probably got away.
Patrol? Can't go that way. How's their patrol?
What is it this time? I'm sure something's crawling about over there.
Alright. Weapon alert.
Strange. Is someone there?
Alright, so he saw me. Baby. Whoa.
A monster! That one's
Crap.
filthy animal. You again. Understood. Stay alert. Get out of there, you little fuck! Monster!
Okay, he can actually.
You're already dead.
Alright. I hope it auto saved because shoot. I hope it has like actual midpoints. I think the tough thing about stealth games is it's difficult to plan outs. I think like I think the one thing that Metal Gear Solid does is because it's top down, you're able to see the. All right. Try this again.
All right. Let's keep going. Sand? A little spit? That could put that torch out from here.
What's the... Where are my actual spots here? Okay. Go this way. Oh, I'm supposed to go up. Okay. Just how am I supposed to go up? In you go.
Monster! Oh,
Shit. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Don't let it get away! Well, you can see, my friend. Cowards! I'll find you.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Here. Be done. Alright, this is a puzzle. Looking that way.
Shit. It's impossible to find it.
Okay.
It's run off.
Alright, so they're going back to control. That way. They need to get more. Yep, he's turned around. This is a nice transition where it's like going from third person to first. Able. How am I gonna get across without that motherfucker? This guy is not looking here. Guy's walking this way. Guy's walking that way. I would have been safe to actually walk. A lot of this is hurrying up and waiting. It's games. Able to get up. Is not know. Is wait. Aren't spots to climb. Okay. At least I'm at a fair spot. We get that. That's where I was supposed to go. Crap. Fuck it, run.
Shit, more guards.
Oh shit!
There's something else
Sorry,
behind this barrel
lads.
that should be fine.
Okay, I can't just run. Okay. That's worth a shot. But at least I know where I'm actually supposed to go. Alright. Alright. Yes, this is not very riveting gameplay in general. I'm also not really using my dodge roll that much.
All right, let's keep going. Sand, a little spit. That could put that torch out from here.
Backstabs, at least. Oh no.
Shit, more guards. If I stay hidden behind this barrel, it should be fine.
Am I gonna get this guy? Dude, how am I supposed to deal with this? Was I supposed to deal with that? Okay. Shoot. It's tough to plan a route sometimes. I'm not good at these games. Alright. It is what it is with that. Oh yeah. I reloaded, so wait.
Shit, more guards. If I stay hidden behind this barrel, it should be fine.
Okay. That is weird. Okay. Can I just kill him then? Wait. Oh, okay.
Blast! There!
Shoot!
Forward! A little exercise.
Get
up, let's go! That one's mine.
Yeah. I can't run. Ah. All right. That stance is finicky.
Oh shit! An intruder! Alert!
Okay.
Well, a little Texas, you're already dead. You know that.
Come on. Get off the... I can't hang off the ledge. Okay. I can't hang off certain ledges. Which is weird, but okay.
Look there! Bring your pikes, lads. There's monsters to be stuffed.
Fuck it. Bye.
Come here and fight. A monster. That one's mine.
Okay. Doors kind of suck because if you fail, you can't open certain doors. Muffle kills these guys, maybe.
Something. What? Let's go.
Oh!
What? No. What? Hello there.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot, brute forcing it. Yeah.
I think. Oh shit! Come on, lads. 20 coins to whoever gets him. Ow!
Okay. Let's go. Guess I just keep getting stuck at this spot. Alright. As I actually patrol. God damn it. Thank you, Yankum. I think I get it. Where's the other guy?
Who goes there? Okay, it was nothing.
Damn it, I should have hand over that. Okay. I have anything that I can be skillful at? No. Alright, so I have to get to the hideout ASAP. Oh, okay. Finally out of there. Finally. Please get banned. These little shit heroes. I don't have a thing that I can. Well, we're getting back to Styx. Alright. Am I at the hideout?
I'd really like to study these cocoons more closely. It would be fascinating.
Quite so, my dear colleague. I'd be willing to give my complete edition of the Encyclopedia of Mycology for the right to dissect one.
A quick peek through the keyhole just to make sure the way is clear.
Look.
Amber, I gotta get some now. My head is gonna explode.
Got an upgrade. Okay, create clones. Okay, so it's left trigger A. Ah, I see. Okay.
Well, I got no choice. I'll need some help.
More goblins. More goblins.
Hello, Rakash. I need your runt carcass. Ugh. Damn it, I hate doing that. Quick! Through the gate. Pull the lever. You want something done right? Steal a body and do it yourself.
Oh shit! This one's for me! Good riddance.
Fuck, it's gigantic here. I'll have to use the amber vision to find my way.
You're dead. Throw you off. Oh. Okay.
He's self-killed. Noise over there.
There's something out there.
Alert! There's a body here.
Alright, someone knows.
No. He's been killed. There's something out there. There's something over there. No, there's nobody.
Everything wears out so fast here. It makes you wonder if there isn't some sort of crap in the air. Corrosive stuff, like.
I can steal stuff. Nice. Alright. This is starting to make more sense. Also, is my life draining at all? Like, I put gas all over the place. I put gas everywhere. Hopefully I didn't, like, ruin it. We're gonna explore, even though this is towards the hideout. Explore. Can't go that way. Honey. Wipe that. There. Do I want that vial? How can I swipe that with and easy to get? What? I use a clone, perhaps? Use the clone to distract. This is... And there's no real means of... Can't drag. kind of like looking out there like a hawk, like trying to figure out what can I do actually. Want that coin. Wandering around. Currently in the dark, but there's no carpet, so it's not safe to land. There's some extra stuff here.
A monster!
Sugar.
To me! Patrol! An intruder!
I almost got this. Damn it. Oh, wait. Alright, everyone's getting the gears. Potion. Oh. Every area is clear. If I can snuff it out, I freaking will. Extra stuff there, like. Ugh. Alright, let's rock a clone. Go down, motherfucker.
Oh, there's some death!
Yep, I lost the clone.
To arms! The enemy is here! Scared, huh? Could be anywhere but crying out loud.
No, I give up. I'm not gonna hunt for it. Make my way over. Out. Money. Distinguish. Physics.
I heard something.
Alrighty. Okay, there's a thing that I could do. I think if I'm staying above him. Can I get him from here, even? Will that cause a scene? Fuck it.
What the fuck is this madness? What the fuck is this madness?
Okay, what's here?
Oi, what's going on there?
Okay, so that's not progress, but just more routes, or at least vantage points. Let's see. Can go that way. That's good.
Doesn't seem to be.
Alright. Alchemist here. Way. Stuff this way. Alright, my objective is this way, so I'll just go. Carpet.
Doesn't seem to be.
Couldn't we cut the roots? Seriously, rather than reinforce all around. It's about as much use as bird shit on a pump handle.
Unfortunately not. Sawing a root of the tree is a breach of the treaty with the elves. You'd be hanged for it.
No sand. Yeah, I can't take you under. Over there. So you're here. Gonna go in here.
Up there!
Sugar. Get me the frick out of here. You gotta be. Come on.
Don't let it get away!
Okay. Oh well, I slipped away. No matter, I got it. Got it, don't matter.
Shit. The sliding grill. Stuck. Ah, this is impossible. There's got to be a way.
Hey, Styx! Over here!
What's that? Somebody there?
It's Ozcan. I'll open the passage for you. Hurry up inside.
You know me.
Huh? Ozcan? Oh, my head. Yeah, I know that name. Ozcan. Yes, you can trust him. Anyway, you don't have a choice.
Don't know.
About time, Styx. I've been waiting for ages. I was beginning to wonder if Barryman and his gang hadn't done you in.
There was a slight hitch. Well, I think so. Ah, my head feels like a wagon's gone through it. Well, we'll take care of that later. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to tell you that I found a hideout, like you asked me to.
I asked you? Yeah, of course I asked you. Damn this headache.
So you don't have a memory.
Must be why I can't remember what I did even yesterday.
Are you a clone, bro?
Good. I'm off to
You're
the
a
hideout.
clone of a
then.
bigger goblin.
You'll tell me the way?
All you have to do is follow the marks I made here and there. You'll see. This is my personal system. As soon as you see the mark, then you know that one of my hiding places is near. You can go inside. There's one close by, with, as it happens, a list of other hiding places. You'll see.
Sure.
I often put some useful stuff inside.
Thanks. I'm off.
Whoa, wait. You'll have to pick up the sewer pry bar in another hiding place. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't
sewers.
tell you. The hideout is in the sewers. But you know how it is.
Sewer level.
The more it smells like shit, the quieter it is. You'll fit right in.
And to think I was beginning to like you.
Sorry to disappoint you, but with your looks, it's best not to take risks. And anyway, the royal suite was already taken. In short, go on ahead, pick up the pry bar, and open the entrance to the sewers. I'll see you at the hideout.
Oh, well. Looks like Ozcan carries a flask in his belt. Let's hope I haven't lost my touch.
Oh no.
I could easily find these marks with my amber vision. Beat it, old man.
Oh, watch out, Styx. After what I did for you, you better keep your tongue behind your teeth.
What? What did you do for me?
I gave you the plans that will take you to the relics of the atrium. That cost me this fucking amber scar on my face. Besides, one shouldn't go too far.
The relics of the atrium?
You kidding me, Styx? Yes, the relics, the last objects
you
of the
lost your
great
memory,
fallen
bro.
lords.
Yeah, of course it rings a bell.
Yeah, well, good luck. I paid enough for this shit and all your schemes.
I should keep my eyes peeled. These relics must be pretty valuable.
Secondary objective: steal things. Steal shit. Where am I? No, it wasn't stealing enough coins. Oh no. Oh, I shattered my knees. Up to Daisy. Up. Up. Motherfucker. And you're going here. Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, is it me, or has Robert gone off for a quiet doze?
Get him awake.
Shit.
Get him awake. Dang it, I could have snuffed that flame out.
Hey, is it me, or has Robert gone off for a quiet doze? You're joking. Shit.
Look. I move, motherfucker.
This yellow dust thing might look like acid. Oh shit!
Oh. Yeah. You know what? I think I'll just wrap for now. Need to sleep. Yeah, well, I'll come back to this another time. Anyway, it's probably just, it is what it is with that. I mean, I am pretty silent when it comes to just gaming these stealth games, I suppose. I'm not good at these stealth games. I'll have to come back to this another time. Can't believe I'm still not out of the first level. Ah, well. Usually I have an easier time kind of like thinking and gaming at the same time. Oh well. I'll check you all later. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll be streaming next time. Have a good night, because I think I'll just hit the hay for now. Have a good night.